What's cracking? Big dogs. Welcome, Bike, to the channel. Welcome, Bike, to the headquarters. My name is Nicholas. This is BDGE. Big dogs gotta eat. And we are doing a little mock draft action today. Every Monday, we're going live with a mock draft. Okay? On Underdog Fantasy, because Underdog Fantasy is bae. Underdog Fantasy is who we decided to get into bed with this year. And Underdog Fantasy is the single best platform to do all of your drafting for fantasy football this season. Okay? UnderdogFantasy.com. The link is pinned in the live chat right now. The link will be the first thing in the description. You click the link and it's going to take you right to the app. And then you download it. And then you can come draft with me. Someone just threw a fucking thumbs down. You think I won't go nuclear right now on this live stream? You think I won't reach to the fucking camera and grab you? You think I won't fuck you up right now live on television? I'll do it. I'll do it. There's people in my house that will be witnesses to it. Sorry, this is getting out of control. Oh, we got more thumbs down. Let's see how many thumbs down we can get. Let's go. Let's just not show this video to anybody on YouTube. I was lying. Please don't do that. Please don't hit the thumbs down button. Because then YouTube's not actually going to show this to anybody, and then I'm going to end up getting fired by both BDGE and Underdog Fantasy. Guys, please take those thumbs down away. I didn't mean it. I've backfired on my brain is sometimes just too big for its own fucking good. Okay, we're doing a thumbs down video. We're doing a 12-team mock draft today on Underdog Fantasy, as y'all know. So I'm gonna start up a league. It's gonna be a $5 draft, and we are live streaming. So I'm gonna take some Q&A afterwards. We're gonna invite you guys into the draft first, of course. Once we get in on there. If you are a first-time depositor, if you're new to Underdog Fantasy and you use the promo code BD... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. And you use the promo code BDGE, you're going to get $25 on top of whatever you deposit. That's big-time money. We're not playing with $25. We're not fucking playing. I know it's a game, but we're not playing. Do you feel me? Shout out to Rick Ross. NFL. These live streams are always hectic. I should really set them up like in advance so we know what we're doing. Create private draft. Here we go. And I will be adding 11 of you guys to this draft. The way that I do that is through one of two options, either through Discord or through our texting platform. Both of the links to both of those will be in the description down below. The texting platform is completely free to get onto. And I'm going to do it through this. I'm finna do it through my cell phone. How's everybody doing out there, by the way? I didn't even say hello. I didn't even say hello to the loyal viewers. Sook Jahal. Christopher, how we doing? Bud Snacks, how we dern? Happy birthday, Nick, I guess. It's not my fucking birthday, but thank you in advance. Let's see, active 5. None of these are filled. Share this draft. All right, we're going to send this out via the community platform. Again, the number to text will be down below. You'll get onto that for free. Boom. And we're going to throw it into Discord real quick as well. So this should fill up in the next 5 seconds. So I apologize if you've been waiting for the draft. You know, just relax. We like to live stream. We like to hang out. We like to get to know one another. I consider Monday mock drafts as family time. All right. Stop asking me if I want notifications. I don't want no damn notifications. At everyone in the Discord. If you want to join Discord, you gotta be a Patreon member. I'm sorry, that's where they get the good stuff. Where you get first access to everything we do, including my sex tape. That was a really good no, Verzi. I'm not going to lie. Really good no. Oh, I didn't send it out to anybody. Cool. So Discord heard it first, and now we're going to send it out to the text message platform. Waiting for 6 people. Waiting for 6 people. Oh, I forgot that you guys can watch me live stream, so I can't actually talk about who I want because you guys are going to snipe me and take my picks. All right, so this is how this works. If you're new to Underdog Fantasy, stop. If you're new to Underdog's Fantasy, all right, we're filled. If you're new, if you're new, this is the best ball platform, okay? So best ball is where you draft a big team and you come back at the end of the year and collect your winnings, okay? So I labeled this a mock draft, but it's not really a mock draft because we're playing for fucking keeps, okay? Never really athletic, but I play for keeps. Do you feel me? I'm sitting at the 106. You're only drafting quarterbacks, running backs, wide receiver, and tight end. The starting lineup goes like this. 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and 1 flex play. 1 little sexy flexy play. But you draft 18 rounds, thus you just got hella people to draft. Hey, yo, pause, bro. Sorry, I'm looking at the comments right now. This is redraft, right? Yes, it is, sir. These are redraft leagues. Is it too early to do mock drafts? Man, this is like my 9th mock draft video I've done, which means I'm like 9 weeks deep into it. Welcome, bike sign, go hard. Just wait for the video that drops tomorrow. We got the real setup going. It's kind of shitty right now because I got to stream in 1080p instead of 4K. But just wait on it. I feel like a real YouTuber for the first time ever with these fucking stupid-ass neon signs in the bike. All right, so we've got C-Mac off the board, Dalvin Cook off the board, Derrick Henry off the board, Saquon at the 104. Saquon's, didn't know lemurs were that cool. I don't even know what that means. I'm going to assume that's a fucking joke that went over my big brain. Ezekiel Elliott, 105. Wow, okay. I'm sitting here at the 106, and I will gladly take Mr. Kamara. As we heard the news today that they plan on leaning on their running backs early into the season. I don't know why that's any different than the rest of the last 3 years, as they've leaned on their running backs basically since Drew Brees' arm stopped functioning back in 2018. My question here, what are you guys doing with Saquon Barkley this year now? He's dropping to the 104. Obviously, he's got the talent of the 101. However, they're already talking about limiting him early in the season. They're already talking about limiting him early in the season. And I think that's pretty obvious. I think that was always going to be the case because you look at the injury that he succumbed to. And it was not only an ACL tear, but he tore his whole knee up. Every aspect of it, every part of it. Thus, they couldn't actually operate on the ACL until all the other stuff was fully healed. Okay, so they couldn't just, we talk about 9 to 12 month timetable returning to play off the ACL, but not when you need to take a month to repair the meniscus, not when you need to take a month to repair heartbreak. Before you know it, you're 2 months bike, and thus pushing the timetable couple months bike. So that means they're not going to push Saquon that early. So I don't know. I'm looking at Saquon and I'm thinking, do I take Kamara over him? Do you take a guy like Ezekiel? I wouldn't take Ezekiel Elliott over him because the upside of Saquon when he's healthy down the stretch could easily win you your fantasy league. But the question remains just how does he just drop to the top tier, to the bottom of the top tier, those 4 or 5 guys? Wait, where's Dalvin? Oh, he went at the 102. Okay. So far we've got Kamara I took at the 106, who I'm happy to take. I just think he's going to get their offense is going to be designed around him. Travis Kelce, Nick Chubb, Jonathan Taylor, Tyreek Hill, Cam Akers. Cam Akers at the 111. He's about to shoot up draft boards after my video tomorrow drops. Stephon Diggs and Devontae Adams bike to bike at the 112-1. Really risky pick, not knowing where Aaron Rodgers is going to end up. Austin Eckler, Aaron Jones, Antonio Gibson. So we're seeing the same kind of same sort of trends in most of the drafts that we're doing, where it's just a bazillion running backs going off the board quickly. Joe Mixon at the 2-5. We're getting to the point where I don't know if I'm going to get a running back that I like here, and I might have to pivot and go with a wide receiver. Griffalicious, are you watching this live stream now? I see you're letting the clock run down because you want to hear what I have to say first. You want to know who I want, and then you're going to fucking steal them from right under me. I'll tell you what, you're delayed, so whatever I say right now, you actually didn't hear yet. I want Najee Harris. Don't take Najee Harris. Yeah, you bitch. You bish. Me and Najee trying to get it, you bish. I just like to start my drafts off with 2 running backs. I don't know what else to tell you. So Najee's landing in Pittsburgh, 24th overall pick, about to get first overall type volume, though. He's about to get 300-plus carries, though, and he's going to catch a lot of passes. He's going to catch a lot of passes. He might turn into like a floor play. He might turn into like, the RB11 or the RB12 just based off floor with not a lot of ceiling. But give me that. Give me that as my RB2. I ain't mad about it. A.J. Brown at the 2.8 gets a little tricky now with Julio Jones in the picture. Very, very much in the picture. So I like that start for me so far. We got Kamara, the pass catcher. We got Najee Harris, the volume guy. Nick, how would you rank Swift? Ooh, why is that so big and ugly? How would you rank Swift, Dobbins, and Gibson? Good question. My rankings will be dropping in the draft guide next week. I have not started on them yet, but it will depend on the scoring format. Damn, why no Margs in your live streams? Because I'm fucking working here. I'm working here. So you make subs every week? Like sandwiches? I haven't had a carb since 09. I love the dichotomy of YouTube. Yeah, pretty boring. Next comment. Love the content, bro. I love you too, Jack. What's the highest you draft Chubb? Oh, Tony's in this? What a little bitch. Tony's outside in my living room right now. What's the highest you draft Chubb? Highest I would draft Chubb is probably around the 108, maybe. I don't know. I have to see my rankings. Let's see where we got. Oh, we got a lot of comments coming in. Hey, y'all, if you're new right now, make sure you're subscribing to the channel, obviously, because we're doing mock drafts every week. We're going to be doing in-depth analysis on different players throughout the summer. And make sure you hit the thumbs up button while you're watching. Stop being a little binge. All right, so we've got our two running backs. We're sitting at the 3-6, and there are a couple running backs on the board right now that I have not got a lot of shares of, and that's DeAndre Swift and Miles Sanders, two guys who I've dropped down my board pretty significantly. And Keenan Allen was taken. Fuck, that's who I wanted. I wanted Keenan Allen here to start off my wide receiver one. I think Keenan Allen and Michael Thomas are just absurd values sitting in the third round. Oh, Dre, I got you. Hold on one sec. So I'm sitting here and listen, I didn't want DeAndre Swift in the second round. You give him to me in the third round. Things are a little bit different. I do think he's better in best ball because he's going to have his boom week. So give me DeAndre Swift, and I'm pretty good at running back for the next X number of years. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Thank you for the super chat, Dre. I'm not sure why he keeps doing this. Super chat, $2 from Dre Dugan. In best ball, do you make subs week to week? Okay, so wow, they got to fix that. ECam Live. No, you do not make subs week to week. You literally, the only thing you do is draft. The only thing you do is draft, and the software behind Underdog automatically starts the highest scoring players each week at that position. So if there's 3 wide receiver starters and you drafted 7 of them, it'll start the 3 highest scoring ones. And then based on your cumulative score that week, you'll add it to the next week's score and the next week. And whoever are the top 3 teams scoring at the end of the year, you will get paid out based on whatever the buy-in. And Underdog has a bunch of different types of buy-ins. $3, $5, $10. I think it goes up like $1,000. And they have different formats too. Like if you're into DFS, where they have like guaranteed prize pools, they have Best Ball Mania, which is a $25 buy-in, and there's playoffs in weeks 14, 15, 16. So you can get a little crazy with it. But no, you do not do any in-season stuff. You don't do any waiver wire. You don't do any trades, nothing like that. Okay, so we took DeAndre Swift at 3-6, and I know I made the video earlier this week. It was just because I don't like him in the second, but I'll take him here at the 3-6 when the other guys on the board still are not my cup of tea. I'll take him over Miles Sanders, clearly. Patty Mahomes at the 3-10. Carson, David Montgomery, Amari Cooper. So tomorrow's video is going to be talking about Cam Akers and CeeDee Lamb, because every Tuesday we're going to go in-depth on this sophomore class. Last week we started with Jonathan Taylor and Justin Jefferson. Tomorrow's Cam Akers, CeeDee Lamb, so stay tuned for that. Sub if you want to know a little song about CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, Dre, no problem, bro. It's going to be fun. It's really fun. You start getting addicted. If Julio leaves, how do you value their next best receiver, and who is the next best receiver after Ridley? So, I mean, their next best receiver is obviously Ridley, and Ridley shoots up into basically the top 5 fantasy wide receivers. I would not blame you if you wanted to take him as high as like number 3 overall, depending on what happens with Devontae Adams, or Aaron Rodgers, I should say. Ridley, I mean, if you look at the numbers with what Ridley's done with or without Julio Jones, I don't think it's going to fucking matter. He's going to be an absolute stud in fantasy. So it'd be Ridley. Behind Ridley, I think they're going to end up going a lot more 2 tight end sets with Arthur Smith coming in. So I think it's going to be interesting. I think Hayden Hurst will stay on the field a lot. I think I'm on the board, so it's my pick. So we have Josh Jacobs falling to the end of the 4th round. And I still think Jacobs will get like 275, 280 touches, just 250 carries and like 20 to 30 targets-ish. So I think he's starting to become a value here in the 4th round of drafts. That being said, I already have a bunch of running backs. So I'm going to go with Chris Godwin here. I don't have a lot of shares of him in best ball. And one of the cool parts about Underdog is that you actually can see your exposure to different players and stuff. So once you're done drafting, there's a part of their website where it'll show you, the percentage of teams that you actually own a specific player on. So if you're trying to diversify the revenue, like we always tell y'all to do in fantasy, that's the way to do it. If you see like, oh, I've drafted fucking Nick Chubb in 85% of my leagues, maybe next time I'm at the 108, I want to go with Jonathan Taylor over Nick Chubb to diversify. So the next best receiver, I'm not really about to get excited because what happens if they go 2 tight end sets, that means like a Russell Gage, who most people will probably want to pin as the next best receiver. Russell Gage is not like an outside receiver. He's a slot guy. So if they're not playing as many slot role type plays for him, that becomes an issue. So I'm not really betting on any of the Falcons wide receivers. I think if Julio's gone, they just go a little bit less pass heavy and involve the running backs a little bit more in their passing scheme. Don't tell me what the fuck to do, Brandon. I'm answering his damn question. Let's see Tony mess this shit up. Let's look at Tony's whack-ass team. Derrick Henry, J.K. Dobbins, Mike Davis. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Adam Thielen, gross. Just fucking gross. What's up? How's everybody else doing? All right, so we've got this little run of running backs here. We got Mike Davis at 410. Cooper Kupp is starting to become one of my favorite values, bro. I will be taking Cooper Kupp over Robert Woods most likely. I don't know why. I have this weird feeling that he's gonna develop this this chemistry with Stafford. They seem like they would have been butt buddies in college. It just seemed like they went out to frat parties and just stayed on the pong table together for like a nice, it would have been a really nice, probably like 16-0 run. Then just get their pick of whatever fucking sorority girl stumbled in after their run was over. Like, that's how I figured Stafford and Kupp are going to be next year. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised Cooper Kupp's scores like 12 touchdowns next year. We have Myles Gaskin, who I'm a little bit shook on there. Kareem Hunt. My thing with Kareem Hunt is like Kareem Hunt is an inch. Oh shit, I'm on the clock. I'm on the clock. Yeah, so I'm with you. Whoever just said this thing. Someone said something about I love 5th round Lamar Jackson. I think he's like legitimately one of, if not the best value in best ball drafts right now. Of all quarterbacks. So I'll take Lamar Jackson there all day, even if it's not going to end up with a stack on my team. I don't mind Hollywood Brown down in like the 9th, 10th, 11th round if you do want to get a little share of the Baltimore pass catchers. Kareem Hunt's an interesting case because I feel like people are just going to make the same case they did last year. Like, oh, he's a good fantasy standalone value with RB1 upside if Nick Chubb goes down. And then Nick Chubb went down, and then webhook delivery issues. And Nick Chubb went down, and Kareem Hunt was not really a running back one. So it's kind of a weird situation there. So I feel like we saw what Kareem Hunt's going to be last year. And he finished fine, but realistically, he wouldn't have finished that great. Like, he would have been probably like the RB. What did he end up finishing last year? Hello, Silvio. We're going to go to half PPR. Kareem Hunt was the running back 10. In points per game, he was the running back. Holy shit, he dropped far. He was the running back 22. If we discount Joe Mixon, Antonio Williams, Christian McCaffrey, he was the running back 19, and that is without. I mean, you look at the top. You look at the top running backs that were drafted in fantasy last year: Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Austin Eckler missed time, Miles Sanders missed time. Like so many of the top running backs missed significant amount of time that Kareem Hunt could have ended up as like the running back 24. So I don't really know what his ceiling is there. Though the Cleveland offensive line is so fucking good that they might just boost his floor to a ridiculous level that I'm like, okay, grabbing him late. Do you listen to J. Cole? Not all the time. I listen to some of his shit. I'm not like a J. Cole stan. I mean, his new album's good though. I probably got to run a bike a couple times. Damn. So I should have. Oh no, I don't have Keenan Allen. Never mind. Okay, so I see y'all are a little bit off Chase Edmonds now. There's really no value left at these middle round of running backs, so I'm glad I got my running backs a little bit earlier. Come on, Griffalicious. Give me. Fuck yeah, give me Brandon Ayuk all day. So Brandon Ayuk's someone that I'm starting to get a little bit higher on. One of the series that we're gonna do, I think I'm gonna bring Mike and Noah onto the channel. We're gonna run back a little historical 3-way series with ourselves, and I want to break down. There are a lot of teams that have 2 wide receivers that are like drafted near each other. I want to do an episode where we like argue Brandon Ayuk or Deebo Samuel, and some of the ADPs are going to be like a round or 2 off, but I still think they're worth having the arguments. Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, you have Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, you have even like DJ Chark, Marvin Jones, I think is realistic. Jalen Waddle up at 6'3", that's out of control. But like Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, I think that's an episode that people will find very valuable. Robert Woods, Cooper Kupp, obviously. Who else do we got? Godwin, Mike Evans, DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. They're not close, but I think they should be a little bit closer probably. Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, so we're going to do an episode like that. And I was starting to get high on Deebo Samuel, and I still think I'm going to be drafting a pretty hefty amount of Deebo. But after listening to Matt Harmon talk about Brandon Ayuk and how Ayuk was basically like an elite separator last year. Outside of the offense, yes, like the offense is one that can scheme open a lot of wide receivers. He was still separating for man and press coverage at like a really, really, really high level. And that was something that a lot of people watching the film on Ayuk kind of like knew coming in, that they thought he was, really good on film. He was a really good route runner, et cetera, shit like that. And it came to fruition like very early. So Ayuk's a guy that I will probably take some shares of just based off the talent, just based off what he did in his first year. Honestly, I wouldn't even hate a Deebo Ayuk stack, but I don't know what quarterback to take, so I'm probably not going to – I'll probably stay away from that. I have almost no Tyler Boyd, which I don't know if that's a mistake, but like I would take Devontae Smith and Jerry Jeudy probably over Tyler Boyd with Jamar Chase in town. So it starts to get a little interesting. Devontae Smith, good pick there. I like Damian Harris, but we already went pretty heavy on our running backs, so – I will probably stay put on that for now. I think Chase Edmonds at 7.5 makes a lot of sense. The video I made last week talking about do not draft Chase Edmonds was in reference to his 5th round ADP. So rather than like at the 5.10, he's now at the 7.5. I mean, listen, everything's not black and white. You start to shift a little bit. I like Will Fuller too. I like getting a little Miami stack here. I'm actually going to take Fuller, even though he's going to miss a game in the beginning of the year. That might be a dumb fucking play, but Will Fuller showed us that he was an all-around good wide receiver last year, and I think he could turn into the number 1 possession receiver there for Miami if Waddle's just running routes in the slot across the middle. I've been starting to draft a lot of Tua in these as well. You got a guy like Lamar, and you got a late stack with Tua, because you can get Tua late. You can get his ADP right now is... If I don't end up with, I've gotten so much Tom Brady. I don't know why I can't stop drafting Tom Brady. How is Jalen Hurts' ADP still 81? It makes no fucking sense. Tom Brady at 103, and then Tua down here at 140. So realistically, you can wait until like the 12th round to grab Tua. I think my math was so fucking wrong on that. Actually, no, I think it is. I think it is the 12th round. You can grab Tua, and I'm a believer in Tua. I think he'll be fine this year. Those weapons, I mean, it'd be hard to fail with those weapons that they have in Miami. Do you know if Underdog Fantasy will open up internationally like in the UK? I do not know what their plans are to expand. I mean, it's difficult enough for them to do state by state. I don't know what the gambling rules are in UK. So if they're more lenient than they are in the US, I'd imagine they're looking into it. But are like DraftKings and FanDuel available in UK? Because the process is to go state by state in the US are an absolute fucking nightmare. What's good, Dylan? I'm super high on Eckler. I think it's going to go off. Yeah, there are a lot of people that are really, really high on Eckler this year, and it makes sense. I mean, the revamped offensive line, Justin Herbert's second year, that's going to be a dangerous team. Thoughts on Robbie Anderson as a low-key wide receiver too? Yes, I really like Robbie Anderson as a value in these drafts. I'm not sure if he already went off the board. Bro, Brigade. How you about to take Darnell Mooney at 8-3? Man, I've seen some things in my day, but Darnell Mooney over Juju? Fuck Juju, but also, you know what I'm saying? Michael Carter, absolutely not. Leonard Fournette, bro. I just don't think there's a higher upside running back. Honestly, I would draft him and Ronald Jones. I think him and Ronald Jones can both be drafted on your fucking team because this is an offense that's going to put up like 35 fucking points a game. And if they're not, it's because their defense is so good and they're relying on their ground game. Thus, my big brain just told you that there's no way we could fail. Draft Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones, dude. Where's Snacks picking Galladay this year? I feel like Snacks is not going to draft Galladay anywhere. I feel like he's going to be, I don't know why, I just feel like he's going to be anti-Galladay. And Jones, a sneaky like QB pick, lots of weapons with rushing ability. Yes, he's probably also one of my favorite. Later-ish round quarterbacks to draft in. It's really simple. He's just got the weapons and he's got rushing. Like, you don't need anything else to be like a usable fantasy quarterback. He's going to have a lot of turnovers, but like, who cares? This is not like a minus 6 point per interception league. I'm telling you, these drafts are fucking so addicting. Just if you throw $10 into your account right now and you use the promo code BDGE, they're throwing $25 on top of it. Thus, simple math will tell you you'll have $35 in your account, which means you could do like 11 of these $3 best ball drafts. It's incredible. It is incredible. Man, Jack Settleman, he's just on TV nonstop. It makes no sense. This fucking dumbass smirk. We're probably going to the Knicks game tomorrow, actually. Or Wednesday. Me and Snacks are definitely going. We're probably sitting with Jack, though. Oh, my neck hurts. Stop drafting running backs, Tony. Draft somebody else. Diversify the fucking revenue. Idiot. Hey, make sure if you're in here chilling, you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I see like 200 people. I see 200 people in here that ain't hit the thumbs up. It's an unprecedented level of rudeness. Super chat, $5 from Christopher Davis. QB Zach Wilson's ceiling potential. You mean at the NFL level or for the... Oh, I guess I'll give you an answer for both of them because I don't want you to super chat it again. But I didn't know if you were referring to just this year or in general. So I will talk about his ceiling. I think he could be a good player, dude. I think he could be similar to... Sorry, give me a second. I'm on the clock. Zach Moss, I think that's a good pick at number 9. No, everybody hates Michael Gallup, huh? I feel like Michael Gallup's going to be fine with Dak this year. Like, he'll put up enough points to be usable. This is where I can get Marquise Brown. This is a nice little stack. Guys, again, there's only so many times I could say this. Lamar Jackson is 1 year removed from being the NFL's league leader in passing touchdowns. QB Zach Wilson's ceiling potential. Ceiling potential, listen, is a very good starting quarterback in the NFL. Like, there are plenty of times we've been wrong about a lot of things. If you look at the quarterbacks in the NFL right now, look at some of the athletic quarterbacks that can give a little bit of rushing value to the game. So you look, wow, there are not a lot of like, he could be like a Carson Wentz. He could really be like a Carson Wentz who's got like sneaky athleticism, move around the pocket, be mobile, but show off a good arm. I could see Zach Wilson's ceiling be something of Carson Wentz when he was actually like a decent quarterback. He could be what Sam Darnold was supposed to be, something like that. So I think his ceiling is not like elite. I don't know if he'll ever be elite, but I think his ceiling could definitely be a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. This year I won't be touching him though, because they still have a while to rebuild on that Jets offense. Damn, Nick, your underdog account is loaded with cash. That's what I'm saying. We are plush at all times. The fact that Mixon blew the first 4 years, man, I've been trying to warn you guys for like 3 years now. He's just never showed it to us. I don't know why you guys kept buying in. That being said, I'm bike on Mixon this year. I will buy Mixon this year early in the second round. In the 202 to like 205 range, I'm okay with Mixon if all the other running backs that I don't like are off the board. He's being forced into a role that will be good. Last year, the fact that Gio was there told you to stop drafting Mixon. But Mixon's gone. I mean, Gio's gone, so like there's nothing that can happen outside of like him dying for him to actually fail this year, at least to be like a floor running back. Tried Underdog in Canada, didn't work. I have to call Underdog. It says it should work in Canada. Also, the code is not Nick BDGE. The code is just BDGE. Why is there's like an unbelievable amount of Josh Kelly comments going on in the live chat right now that it's like distorting my brain. I mean, you said it, not me. Okay, let's make this pick. Oops, dare I run bike a double stike? Double Baltimore Ravens fucking stack right here. Lamar, yes, I'm going to fucking do it. You know why? Because Rashad Bateman is objectively fucking beautiful. And that stack is beautiful. And Lamar Jackson, Rashad Bateman, and Marquise Hollywood Brown are going to single-handedly, actually triple-handedly, that's 3 people, are going to win me this league. No doubt in my mind, this is the best best ball team I've picked in my 5 years of working with Underdog and Draft. I've hit thumbs down twice. Did I do good? You did the best, kid. You did the best. Better than the best. Oh, these comments are going too quick. Was 100% sure Nick took Mixon over Eckler. I really wouldn't look too far into like my draft order with these things. I would more so listen to what I'm saying about the players and the player analysis, because like I said, I do a fuckload of these, so I try to diversify the players. Like if Mixon and Eckler are typically like the 2-3, 2-4 picks, one draft I'll take one of them, the next draft I'll take the other one. What else we got going on here? All right, so my team thus far: Lamar Jackson at quarterback. Running back, we have Kamara, Najee Harris, DeAndre Swift, Leonard Fournette. Wide receiver, we got Chris Godwin, Brandon Ayuk, Will Fuller, Marquise Brown, Rashad Bateman. Very, very questionable picks by me. I haven't done my taxes because I'm too turned up. Me too. Waiting for the feds to pull up. Or the NSA. 3 letters. IRSDEA. Wait, how does a Pusha T verse go? Fuck, I can't think of it right now. IRS. Wait, IR. Fuck, this is going to fuck with me for a long time. DEA. One letter short, but still motherfuck the DA. All right, I need a tight end. Is Aaron Rodgers coming bite? Because if he is, Robert Tonyan in the 11th round is juicy. I'm going to start drafting a little bit more Tonyan because he was going in like the 8th round a while ago, and now he's going into the 11th round. Nick, if you're in a $5,000 buy-in league and you get to pick Mixon or Eckler in PPR, who are you taking? Oh, in full PPR, it's Eckler, no doubt about it. Top 3 rappers you fuck with. Push is definitely one of them. I'd probably put Bronson at number 2. And I got a lot of guys I would put at 3. I really like ASAP. I really like Meek Mill. I feel like Ross is underrated as fuck too. If we're not going like old school, I won't go into like the Big L's and Nas and shit like that, but I'll probably put one of those 3 at number 3. Push a doo-doo. Get out of your mouth, my go. What? This has to be someone who's like 13 years or younger. This is pissing me off. I need to know that line by Pusha T. What's the song? What? Google, you failed me? Motherfuck the DA. One letter short, but still motherfuck the DA. Yes, Raid. There we go. Oh, shit, I'm on the clock. Oh, we on the air? I'm surprised it didn't, Ryan. I'm not going to lie. I took a time, so we're probably going bike to the well on wide receivers. I have a disgusting amount of... Oh, I know what I'm doing here. I know what we're doing here. We're going for the double stack attack. Devontae Parker is just a terrible pick. No one watching this nor drafting in fantasy should be drafting Devontae Parker this year. However, Tua's already fucking gone. God damn it. I thought I was going to be cute. I thought I was going to pull some real slick shit. I thought I was going to push some real fucking Pusha T type shit. Fuck. Folks rush in, 3 letters, try and stop it. FBIRSDEA. Oh, the line is fucking flawless. What do you guys want me to do with the next couple picks? Yes, Daniel, this is redraft. Hilton, I've been getting a shitload of Hilton in all my drafts at the end of the 12th round, 13th round. I love that pick. Rondell Moore, I will be probably completely staying away from in redraft this year. Like him as a prospect, obviously, but I don't think he is ready to be like a real contributor in an offense right now. At least not one outside of like a slot or gadget role. John Brown in Las Vegas, I think is a good pick. I think he has a sneaky chance of being like what Nelson Aguilar was last year, if not a little bit of an upgrade to him. Probably going to be the wide receiver 1 in LV this year. Thoughts on Michael Carter? I see him taking over the backfield by the end of the year. Yeah, I'm not like Michael Carter. I know he's going in like the 7th, 8th round of drafts in underdog, which I think is that's stupid. Like that's way too early for me, considering that that's like going to be a committee, no doubt about it. Yeah, he might take over by like week 8 or week 10, but I mean, if you objectively look at the situation, it's a bad offense right now. It's a bad offensive line. Yes, it's improving all around, but you're talking about a committee with like not a lot going for the team and the offense overall. So Michael Carter right now, I think, is an objectively bad pick in like the 8th round where he's going. So unless he drops like the 10th round, I'm probably not going close to Michael Carter. All right, so we're gonna sit on quarterback because my fucking master plan to take over the world with the worst Miami Dolphins stack of all time fell through. You know who I'm starting to like pick in every 13th, 14th round of drafts is Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown is Amon-Ra St. Brown is not a prospect I loved. I thought he was like kind of a boring prospect, but so is a guy like Tyler Boyd, and I think Amon-Ra has Tyler Boyd-ish range of outcomes in his path, and he's in Detroit where they have literally nobody catching passes. So I don't think like a 90 target to 100 target season is out of the range of outcomes for Amon-Ra, even being a 4th rounder. Is it crazy to think Bateman could be better than Devonta Smith in his rookie year? I mean, I don't think it's crazy. I don't think it's crazy, but it's I don't think it's crazy just based on how talented I think Rashad Bateman is. I just don't think there's gonna be enough volume to get to Bateman between Andrews and Marquise and Bateman and whatever they're doing to Dobbins and shit. I just don't think they throw it enough. Bateman could. I mean, listen, if Lamar Jackson goes back to 2 years ago where he threw 35 passing touchdowns, if he ends up with like 30 this year or something, then yeah, I mean, Bateman could end up with like 8 or 9 touchdowns. I think the top wide receiver for the Lions will be Tyrell Williams because they paid him more than Perriman, but I do think it depends on if I don't know. I mean, Tyrell Williams, we haven't seen him do shit in like 4 years. Cam Akers is going to be the workhorse. Henderson could still have a role. Yeah, I think it's Akers. My video tomorrow is all about Akers, so you can tune in. Let's see. We've got 7 wide receivers, so I'm going to cool on them for a second. Probably grab my second quarterback, who is going to be, do I take Daniel Jones or do I stack Winston with Kamara? I think I'm just going to take the guy who I think is going to have more fantasy points in Daniel Jones. I just like what they're building around him, man. I like the weaponry they have there now. I like Saquon coming back, Kenny Golladay. And now everybody else in the passing offense gets to move into that secondary role. And Daniel Jones is going to run a little bit. Remember, he was hurt last year a little bit. The offensive line's got some more continuity to it. So Daniel Jones is probably one of my favorite one quarterback type guys later on in the drafts. Let's see what else we had at tight end. Yeah, nothing too intriguing. I think Cole Kmet down here is probably a really good late round bet that we like that I don't even know why I'm wasting my time telling you. We're putting him in the queue because someone's going to snipe him before I get to pick next because you guys are watching and drafting with me. It's a sick fucking cycle. It's worse than the U.S. government taxes. The fucking tax system here is basically like Underdog Fantasy live stream system. It's sick. It's suck. Anyone see the new Saw movie? You're such a cunt, Tony. The new Saw movie with like Samuel Jackson and Chris Rock. Okay, well, here's the thing. What are my thoughts on Wentz? He gets upgrades at O-line, receivers, and head coach. Doesn't really matter what I think about Wentz because Animal thinks that Carson Wentz has overall quarterback 1 upside this year. Overall quarterback 1. I didn't say a quarterback 1. We said the quarterback 1. So that should tell you all you need to know about what Wentz is not going to do this year. Deshaun Watson in the 15th round. I'm not really about drafting Deshaun Watson right now in redraft, but I do think in dynasty drafts, we're starting to see him go lower and lower in all the big dog startup leagues that we've done. I had a tweet the other day where we started dropping off when the rumors began, where he was like the 3-3, and then the next Big Dogs Dynasty Startup League was the like the 3-11, and now he's down to like the 6th round. I'm gonna be honest with you, if I'm in a Superflex Dynasty Startup League, Deshaun Watson's fallen to the 6th or 7th round, he's gonna get another chance to play in the NFL. Like, I'm 100% drafting him that late. Did I take a quarterback? Yeah, I did. What kind of tight end? Oh, we already got fuck boy Tony taking Cole Kmet from me. Should we just grab Chris Herndon? I think I'm gonna grab Zach Ertz. No, we're not. Don't do it. Fuck me. Who'd we take? Traquan Smith. All right. I guess. I don't know. I feel like if Matt Kelly didn't like Traquan Smith, no one in the world would even know who he is. Oh, also, speaking of Dynasty Startup Leagues, let's talk about the Dynasty Startup League, in which I had you guys submit podcast reviews for, and a lot of you guys are asking, who's the winner? So we've narrowed it down to 3. Narrowed it down to 3 people. And of those 3 people, what we're finna do is... Uh-oh. Please tell me my tech. Okay, cool. What we're going to do is have a Jeopardy game. We're going to have a 3-man Jeopardy game, and whoever wins gets the spot in the last Dynasty Startup. Gets the last spot in the Dynasty Startup. So the 3 nominees, the 3 people who we narrowed it down to are... Actually, I'm just going to screenshot this and put it on the screen. Look at me. Look at us. My brain is firing on all cylinders today. Every single one of them. There's not a single brain cell that's died. Starting this morning. A lot of dead brain cells from the weekend. Where art thou? Tell you what, I don't like picking at the 6th spot. I literally feel like it's my pick every pick. Every time I'm trying to do something, I'm trying to chill, I'm trying to talk with you guys and like hang out a little bit, it's somehow my pick again. It makes no fucking sense. You really taking Kay Granson there? Because you heard one. Brigade, I gotta look at your team after this. Brigade, exposed are you? Either tweet at me or at me in the Discord. Because I'm sending you a Big Dog sweatshirt for... Oh, the camera finally fucking froze. I'm sending you a Big Dog sweatshirt for just donating money to everybody else in this draft. I can't stop drafting Deshaun Jackson. True life. I can't stop it. I'm just going to keep drafting him in the 16th, 17th round. I feel like he's like the best wide receiver 9 in the history of best ball drafts. That one game you get out of D-Jax is going to be fucking sick. It's going to be sick. All right. Where's the screenshot? Where art thou? Boom. So these are the Jeopardy finalists. Jeffrey Tanner at _JTan, Corey Schumer at Schumer21, and Tom McCarthy. We don't know how to contact him. We don't know if he has any living family members. We know nothing about him other than he's going to be on Jeopardy at some point this week. So what we're going to do is we're going to live stream the Jeopardy game, either on Thursday night or at some point. Maybe I'll do that instead of Q&Aassault on Saturday. And then I could take some Q&Aassault after the Jeopardy game. But these 3, if you hear this, if you see this, if anyone knows Tom McCarthy's whereabouts, if he's alive, please let us know. But you 3, we're going to text you through the community platform, let you know that you won, and we will organize logistics with when the Jeopardy game will be. The winner will get the 12th spot in the Dynasty Startup Draft. We'll be kicking off next week. Skirt! Can't believe it froze again. I thought we had it. We almost got through the entire video without the camera freezing. I need to speak to your manager. Whoever out there is doing this to me. All right, so I got 9 wide receivers. I might have went a little aggressive on the wide receivers, but fuck off. Josiah Simmons. What are you drafting Jeff Wilson for when he's fucking... They already said he's going to be gone for 4 to 6 months. That was a really erroneous pick, and I'm really upset about what you just did there. I'm I need a second tight end. So no one likes Zach Ertz, huh? Why is Eric Ebron falling to the 17th round? Like, I get that they drafted Pat Freiermuth, but he's also a rookie, and he's not going to do shit for the next, 5 years. Hold on. I want to look at Brigade's team again. Brigade made some fucking absolutely erroneous picks. Drafting Le'Veon Bell. You drafted fucking Le'Veon Bell, Zach Wilson, Jalen Waddle in the 6th round. Jalen Waddle in the 6th round at pick 63. Darnell Mooney in the 8th round. Mecole Hardman stinks. Tyrell Williams absolutely stinks. I like the De'Ami Brown pick, though. Kylan Granson might not even step on the field this year. Brigade, what's wrong with you? I feel bad for your wife because y'all got to split everything, and you just probably be wasting her money all the time. What else we got going on here, fellers? What's going on in the chat? Are we living? Are we subscribed to me? Did we hit the thumbs up button? Did you do all that other fucking stuff that you're supposed to do? I want the drugs Brigade is on, too. I wanted them for Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, Brigade, you sure you didn't want to polish off your draft a little Tim Tebow action? He's sitting there for you. All right, let's get a fifth running bike. Who do we like? I'm just really excited about Brigade's next pick. Does he got another one? Oh no, he doesn't. Fuck. Handed off with Josh Palmer. Not bad. Darius Slayton, I like that 18th round pick. Javian Hawkins is a guy I like. Salvon Ahmed, not terrible. Ty Johnson, I think, will beat out Tevin Coleman for the 2 spot there, and I think that will be a committee. I don't even hate Malcolm Brown, but I have to choose one of them. I'll probably go with Javian Hawkins, even though he's an undrafted free agent. It's probably an erroneous pick, but I actually think he finds his way into a role this year pretty quickly. Is this best ball? Yes, it is. Pro tip on keepers, dog. Pro tip on keepers. Draft guys who are going to be good next year and this year. Can you look at Cal Rush's roster? Why? Is that you? Are you Cal Rush? Are you Cal Rush, Caleb? You think I was going to play into your bullshit hand right there? I'll bite. I'll fucking bite. I don't usually go with 3 quarterbacks. That's the first thing I will say. Akers, Eckler, Carson, Pollard, Latavius. I do like that stack of running backs. Evans, Deontay, Tyler Lockett, Davis, Ruggs, Reynolds. I don't love the wide receivers. I'm not a fan of Corey Davis. I'm not a fan of whoever the fuck else you had on your team. Case in point, your team absolutely stinks, and I hate it, and there's no shot anyone comes close to taking me out in this draft. This is what ideal best ball team stacks look like. Lamar Jackson, Marquise Brown, Rashad Bateman. This is peak best ball rostering. You know what's funny? I haven't even paid attention to bye weeks, and I don't think I've drafted any teams that have the same quarterback on a bye week, or the quarterback on the same bye week. You know, I'm just so fucking smart that when you're this smart, most of the time you just get lucky. You make your own luck when you got a big brain. All right, that's all we got for today, and we're still fucking frozen. Unbelievable. Make sure you download the Underdog Fantasy app. Okay? The link is in the live chat. It's in the description. It's in the comments. Like, you literally can't fucking miss it unless you're Brigade. Brigade would probably miss the link. So even the fact that Brigade got onto Underdog will tell you that anybody can get onto Underdog. So download the app. Use promo code BDGE if you're a first-time depositor. That'll get you $25 extra to play with, absolutely free when you deposit $10. Okay, so you can get into the draft with me next time, either through Discord or through the texting platform. Both linked down below as well. Everything is just linked. It's linked. I think linked is probably my most said word in the history of my life. Link. Drop a link. Click a link. Fuck a link. Fuck Zelda too. All right. That's all we got. I love y'all. I'm out.